Last time we were here doing a food challenge thanks to the markdowns of $60 a week. Of course, I have some more markdowns, so let's get into the costings for this week and how it all worked out. First up, I have this pizza that was marked down from Coles. I think I ran in for milk and I saw it, so I just picked it up on its own. So I've cooked that up for me and hubby. My son had his own little mini pizzas because he doesn't like bacon and other meat that's on there. So I've made him his little ones. We just get the pizza bases from Coles. I am learning to make my own pizza bases though, so sometimes it will work out cheaper in the future. And then I've made my daughter her risoni that has no chicken, but it has lactose free cream in it, which is often what puts the price up. If I can find lactose cream marked down though, that really helps, which is good. I can usually find that at Aldi. And then also that makes about 2 or 3 servings. Sometimes she'll have one serving for lunch the next day, sometimes it's dinner, it just depends. The next day I've gone food shopping, which inspired another one of these videos. I just film everything for dinner anyway, and so it was a bit of a blessing to get them. So we've got the 2 pies there that are marked down. Hot dog buns, I'm thinking either French toast or the pizza subs that I do. A sausage roll, which my son ate for lunch. I was planning for him dinner with chips, but he ate it. That's totally fine. 2 packets of these scalloped potatoes. I thought we'd give them a go. I figured they're not as cheap as making my own, but all the prep work is done, so I can just throw it in the oven and be done with it. There's a lettuce there. There's a loaf of bread, 2 lots of raisin toast, and then I picked up these chicken leg fillets, $6 for 500 grams. So it does work out a little bit more expensive for just buying normal chicken, but it's flavored, so I figured it's done the work for me. That Milo and beetroot wasn't part of it, they were just sitting there on the table. So putting dinner together, I clearly was in a hurry, or I was just too tired to care, because there are 0 vegetables except the potatoes on this plate, no carrots. I probably just forgot I was getting everything else ready because I was making quiche for Kira. Now Scott probably had chicken nuggets and chips because there's nothing shown here, so I'm sure that's what happens. That's usually the default dinner for him. I might have even had frozen chips in the freezer that I was going to use up. I think I've just calculated or guesstimated what he's had, and yeah, it is what it is. The next night we have done chicken Kievs that I found in the freezer, and we've got homemade chips and carrots as well, some triangles that I found, and my daughter's got her plant-based with all of her green veggies that she likes very much. So working this out for costing, this meal is a little bit more expensive, but still it's a happy meal. It's an easy meal, what can I say? Burgers, they are super popular in our house and always a winner. I actually got these as a markdown because I don't think we got any bread rolls this week in the bread run that I filmed this, and so it was just easier. Sometimes I will buy bread rolls to make sure that I have them, because yeah, and if I get any additional salad I will just grab that as a markdown and throw it there. And we usually have about half for dinner, and then the other half ends up for lunches or anything else during the week. I'm really happy that for basically $10 we get 4 servings, so $2.50 each, and we've all got a burger and chips. And even though my daughter has a plant-based insert, it's $2.50, you've got burger and chips. I think that's really good for a meal. The next meal here, we've got lamb chops for hubby and I with mashed potato and carrots, chicken nuggets. There was gravy up the back. My daughter's had her plant-based thing as per usual. That is where the cost starts getting up there a little bit as well, but I'm just really happy that we've actually found something that she enjoys eating, and it's a safe food for now, so we're going with it. The cutlets were $4.53, and there's hardly any meat on them, so it was nice to have, absolutely, but yeah, the cost is really starting to get up there. The next night my daughter's had a piece of the leftover quiche. We've got panko chicken, and I actually dug some wedges out of the freezer. My son's got nuggets that are there, so I did calculate what the cost would be for that to be left over. yeah, $1 if I'm lucky. So I was cleaning out the freezer at this point in time, and probably another I'm way too tired or I'm in a hurry to get dinner going. Still on the path of cleaning out the freezer clearly, because we've got some shoestring freezer fries that I found. Plant-based thing, chicken nuggets, chips, and hubby and I've got some lamb cutlet things again. Obviously I just found them in the freezer and figured let's use them because they were there. And I literally threw everything into the oven to cook, so it was a pretty simple and easy meal. So that was our week of meals. I tried to shake it up and do some different things. Here's our total. So $80 this time, but still 34 serves, $2.30 per person per meal. I'm really happy with that because I think getting the plant-based things, as I said, is where the expense is. It all balances out in the end. Please like this video and subscribe. Leave me down below what your most expensive meal is. I would love to know. And what is your cheapest meal, if you can think about it. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.